Hey guys, welcome back. So today I want to talk to you about a game I've just completed yesterday. It's a game I picked up for the PlayStation 3 and one that I've never seen a review for or heard anyone on YouTube talk about, which is really weird considering the amount of time I've been on YouTube. Someone should have talked about this game. So I would probably class this as a bit of a hidden gem, and it's called Rogue Warrior. As you can see, it's an 18 rated game and all adult. Basically that just means that the guy swears a lot. There's nothing else to it. It's not really the action and the violence, it's just he swears a lot. And it's really stupid, but yeah. The back doesn't show you a lot. The screenshots aren't very descriptive of what type of game you're going to get from this, but it does say, "I am the wrathful god of combat." Now that's got to be a selling point. So I got this for £3.50 from CEX, not an expensive game, and I popped it in. And what kind of game is it? Well, it's basically a first-person / third-person shooter. So if you think Quantum of Solace on 360 PS3, it's like that. You run around in first person. When the enemies come into the room, you take cover and you're in third person and you can see your character, and then you just lean and peek and shoot everyone. And that is really what the game is. It's just if you ever played Kill Switch on the PlayStation 2 or in America on the Xbox, that game is awesome, and that's what this is like. It's the same thing, except that's just straight third person cover shooter. But when you're in third person on this, it's just like Kill Switch. You basically run from room to room, kill a load of people, run to another room, kill a load of people, run to another room, kill a load of people, end of level, start again, kill a load of people, run into another room, kill a load of people, and on and on and on. And it's really fun. You know, it's great to have a game that's so basic, because it's been a long time. You know, with modern games, with all the story and the characters and the really in-depth gameplay, and they want to make massive expansive worlds, and they want to throw everything in with the kitchen sink. You can't just have a first-person shooter. It's got to have stealth, it's got to have puzzles, it's got to have this, it's got to have that, they've got to throw all the other stuff in. It's like, this is just great to have a game that knows what it is. It knows that it's just a straight dumb action shooter, and it works really well as that, I think. It didn't take me long to complete. 2 days I was done, 2 settings, very short, very sweet. And if you like Kill Switch, you're going to absolutely love this game. It does also feel to me atmospherically, and some of the sound effects as well, are a lot like Cold Winter on PlayStation 2, a game that I absolutely adore and I've talked about a lot on my channel. It's nowhere near that level of quality though. I mean, that game is polished, it's beautiful. This is more of a game that looks like a re-res, an upscaled PlayStation 2 Xbox game. It came out in 2007, so it's right at the beginning of the PS3 era. And like Call of Duty 3, I think it would have probably worked better on the older consoles, but they stuck it on the PS3 and the 360, and it works fine. There are a few graphical issues. There's a lot of screen tearing going on. Some of the frame rate's a bit wonky in places, but you know, it's okay. Graphically, I think it looks really nice. It's a very kind of cartoony looking graphics, very colourful, nice lighting effects, for the time at least, and the character model looks really good. Yeah, I mean, it's all positive really. I mean, the only negatives I can say really are like the screen tearing, the frame rate's a bit wonky, and it definitely is an older generation game that was just put onto the new consoles. But in terms of the actual gameplay, if you just want to play a game where you come in, sit down, switch your brain off, and just go room to room, just shooting everyone and throwing grenades around, like I love to do, then you're going to really enjoy it. And as I say, if you play Kill Switch, you know exactly what to experience. And by the way, if you haven't played Kill Switch, please do, because it's a phenomenal game. But yeah, I'm really surprised. So have you played it, guys? What do you think about it? Let me know down below, because as I say, I've never seen anyone talk about this, which is really bizarre, because you know, I think most games have been talked about at this point. But it's really fun. As I said, it's 18, there's a lot of swearing in the game, so be aware of that if that's something that bothers you. But it's dumb more than anything. It's basically, if you throw a grenade in a really cool place and manage to take out a few guys, you'll just curse them out, or you shoot them and you know, you don't get hit, and it's just really silly, and it's really immature and childish, but it's fun. You know, it makes you laugh more than anything, because it's definitely not to be taken seriously. But yeah, Rogue Warrior, surprisingly good game. Wasn't expecting it, and I think it's one of those that I would actually go back to and play over and over again, because it is only a few hours. I don't know how many hours it took me. It can't have been more than 6, it was quite short. So it's one of those games that if I need something quick to play and I've got nothing new, I'll just pop this in and have a blast. Really surprised, didn't expect to enjoy it as much as I did. And as I say, £3.50 at CEX, you can't argue. Anyway guys, let me know your thoughts down below of Rogue Warrior. If you have played it, if you haven't played it, check it out, see what you think, see if you like it yourself. You know, I'm quite a big fan of these cheaper, not so high profile games, and you know, my mate Alex, Blutonic78, has really turned me on to a couple. Like, he got me into Hour of Victory at one point, a game that I'd overlooked because I played it years ago, I didn't think much of it, and he was like, no, it's actually pretty good once you get past the first couple of levels. And yeah, it's a bit ropey, but once you get past the first couple of levels, you're absolutely right, it's a really fun game. Another one would also be Enemy Front, which got absolutely panned when it came out. I eventually played that years later, and I absolutely adored that game. It's fantastic, it's so different and interesting and beautiful looking game. So yeah, I like to play these games. The only one I haven't gone back to yet is Turning Point Fall of Liberty, which Alex always goes on about to me. He's been telling me for years that game's actually pretty decent. I think I played the demo back in the day and I thought it was absolutely terrible, which I really should give the game a go, because I did the same with Bourne Conspiracy, and when I played the full game it was absolutely brilliant, so maybe that's the case. But I think a lot of these games, when they're in the early years, especially in the first year like this one, and they're cross-platform really, I mean they're only released on PS3 and Xbox 360, but they're essentially old games being up-resed. They can be a little bit tough to go back to, but yeah, I'm really surprised. So yeah, check it out guys, it's fantastic. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the video, appreciate it guys, and I'll see you next time.